I like how you knock that shit over and then even damn pick it up. Appreciate you. But then you knock the damn thing off.
Again?
Yes.
Y'all look at it.
Test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And you better not ever say shit about me again.
A little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line,
hot as hell in here. Boy, you run the damn
defense,
devil out of
and
his
they
own
handled
fight.
Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
Yeah, that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Dalton Schultz had 1 catch in 16 games in 2019 before producing 63 catches in 2020. I don't think it's hyperbole to say that he exceeded everyone's expectations, including his own.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Elliott will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And that is going to be caught.
You say you did what?
The lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt
Yeah.
to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Defense gets up.
I never understood how you get how to jump these 1st and 10, and they say you get 10 yards, and then they turn around and
get this drive off to a good start.
don't even give you the 1st down.
On 2nd and inches, Herbert.
Oh my God, who is that? Come on,
The
Galladay.
defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed
Oh,
on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler.
2nd and inches is often.
Bro, I don't know why Austin Eckler's
take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down.
his superstar is still not showing up.
Sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Because I got the jump unlocked where I got my coaches where it's able to show the abilities.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught by Galladay. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Herbert back to the air. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Out of the gun, Herbert eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate, it was just incomplete.
A 40-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So we had the touchdown and two-point conversion to start the game. At least they're able to come back and get 3 on the board for their opening drive.
Yeah, most coaches will always say, just give me something on the opening drive. Anything you can put up on the board, you feel better about things. And in this case, I like the fact that they resisted the urge to try and match them big, because just get the points on the board. You're okay, even though they put 8 on you to begin with.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And without as much fanfare as you might expect, Amari Cooper's gone over 1,000 yards in 5 of his 6 NFL seasons. And even without Dak Prescott for much of last year, he finished with a career-high 92 catches.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. Wiggles free. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. On second down now, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Charger drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for
That's into a crowd and intercepted. picked off by Leighton Vander Esch. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Michael Gallup is the unsung member of the Cowboys receiving corps, but he's made some big catches during his time in Dallas. Now in his 4th season, he makes another one there.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Cooper fast with the feet. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Prescott from the gun. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of his receiver, Guyton. And he's out right at the 25.
Jalen Guyton was undrafted out of North Texas, but he's carved out a nice little role with this offense, especially when he runs routes like that and makes catches.
Herbert on 1st down now. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And a big part of Justin Herbert's success as a rookie was having a guy like Keenan Allen to throw to. Allen's averaged over 100 catches a year the last 4 years. No matter who's throwing it, they can count on him.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
What's the score?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
To throw. He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throwing deep for Galladay. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. Able to fight through one tackle. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
He says, what goes, my bad.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle.
He better not quit. Oh, shit. He sure is.
Here's 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Caught by Allen. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry,
who was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way.
I was like this.
Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change them? Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be
big dog. I forgot.
And make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably give them the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Eckler again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They snap it to Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes
yes, sir. Get in there, Herbert.
Justin Herbert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he will bring it back to the 40-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on
I knew
between
my
his
goddamn
ears
controller
right
would
now.
be about to
Just
just
not
die
completely
in the middle of a
calculated.
goddamn
Quickly,
game.
7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is
Dog
those
fight
6
over here,
inches
boy.
between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the side.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers 18. Cowboys 14.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
52 catches last year for Zeke, and he's had as many as 77 in a year. I think he's hoping to get a little more stability in his offensive line and, of course, at the quarterback position. And if that happens, all of his numbers will go up.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
By anyone's measure, CeeDee Lamb had an excellent rookie campaign with 74 catches and 935 yards. He's poised for an even bigger season this year.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
Yes, sir.
Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. The 40. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I'm trying to win this damn game, boy. I got John Clark up
Pollard
to
to return from the end
I had
zone.
with her.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I'm good, bro. Chill, I'm focused. I thought what I need to and church when I need to.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Prescott on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I ain't want to hit it.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for all this.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big gain that time for the Chargers. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Yeah, this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Herbert on 3rd down now. Allen's got it complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's complete to Cook.
Come on, me.
Going to be set up down around the 15.
You got to play me again?
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed.
Takis?
I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
I thought we already played.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
Yeah.
And this is he's got it. Touchdown. Kenny Galladay.
And I got the hold up. You got the Giants and I got who?
And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
I think I did.
And we remember all scoring plays need to be
you got the football team.
And I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
What the hell was you know how many leagues we didn't caught?
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Following the touchdown,
I'm the Browns because I got Mac Jones.
Kick it away.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, hell. I'm tired of playing your ass.
Return from the end zone. And not a good return here at all.
Don't do me in. I know you're going to whoop my ass.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
Come on, no, don't do me like that.
They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Damn, boy, I had to work hard for this damn dude.
This next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah.
They're hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
Ain't nothing over there.
Control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Come on, you see what I'm trying to do. Hell, I ain't doing shit.
Before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Just hit Darwin. Good hit, Big Darrell.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys
Man, get off my roster, man.
Here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit.
Stay off my damn roster, man.
Yes,
Get going. Get going.
For much of the game. How about getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game. So every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, you always been a good friend.
In this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Being chased out left. That is caught by
This
Lamb.
nigga just, hey, this dude just be running from sideline to sideline, just chunking that bitch. He don't know who the hell he throwing it to. He just praying that this shit go to the receiver.
They're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
I had to come back on it. Come back, boy.
Oh, the coverage
Damn.
a little too good there, and it's second down.
He had me down 14-3, Ghost.
Here's 2nd and 10.
14-3, big dog.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And despite the fancy footwork we
32,
saw, they'll get to
14.
him just inside the 15. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
There's only a minute and 20 left.
Prescott.
Yes, sir. Get sacked, Linval.
Back at the 15-yard line. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a quick
touchdown.
We finally scored again. I couldn't get on my damn safety.
The season all coming in this game. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now Dak. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands.
Yes, sir, Kenny.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have
time
that
out.
onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Got a man that's caught.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, LA. Mike Williams, 42 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved the hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A second down throw for Prescott. Rolling to his right. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper, 40 yards, and the Cowboys cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor, down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like
139-30, Joe.
When you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Chargers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.